Begin in child's pose. Your arms can be reaching out in front, or if you don't have a mat, you can stack your forearms and let your head rest. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, let your whole body become very heavy. Let go of any tension you're holding on to. And as you inhale, feel your stomach against your thighs. And as you exhale, begin to draw your navel in towards your spine, just deepening your breath and feeling a connection to your breath. Scan your body from your head to your toes just to take a check-in and see how you're feeling, what your energy level is. And then make a note today to honor yourself, honor how you're feeling, listen to your body, always remembering to move within a pain-free range and doing what you need to do to have a good practice. On your next inhale, round forward onto all fours. Bring the knees underneath the hips, knees are hip distance, hands are shoulder distance. Then we'll take the elbow and the left hip to meet. So if you're looking at your body from the top, it's like your spine is making the letter C and then the backwards letter C as you twist from side to side, bringing the right shoulder, right hip drawn towards each other and taking it to the other side. This is opening up the side body. So as you move here, breathe in between your ribs. And then come to stillness. Activate your core for a long spine. And on your next inhale, lift your head and your tailbone. And as you exhale, press the mat away from you, round your upper back. Inhale, lift the head and tailbone. This is cat-cow pose. Exhale, press the mat away, lower your head. Inhale, lower the chest, lift the head, lift the tailbone. Exhale, press the mat away. The arms are strong, the head is heavy. On your next inhale, spread the fingers wide, curl the toes, and sit back for child's pose. Breathing into the bottoms of the feet, the little muscles in the feet. On your next inhale, we're going to come into puppy dog pose. So we take the hips over the knees and bring the arms out in front. This is a really great stretch for the shoulders. Breathing length and space. And on your next inhale, come forward. Hands underneath the shoulders, and as you inhale, press the mat away. Think about lengthening the spine rather than compressing in the low back. So you want everything to be very comfortable. Move with ease. As you exhale, come down when the chin touches the floor. Inhale, begin to press into the arms using your back body muscles to lift the chest up. Exhale, super slowly melt forward. We'll do this one last time. Use your back body muscles to peel the chest up off the mat. Reach your heart forward, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, melt down towards the ground. As you inhale, curl the toes, lift the knees, activate the core, then press up as a reverse plank and come into downward facing dog. First one of the day, so no stress on yourself, be really easy. Picturing the body as an upside down letter V and then taking any little stretches or movements you need to warm up the backs of the legs, or the shoulders, the armpits, whatever you need. On your next inhale, bend the right knee and bring it in line with the left knee. Keep pushing the mat away, try to keep pushing evenly. Inhale, bend the left knee, bring it in line with the right knee. So you should feel this in your hips and in the legs, and then continue to push the mat away. Inhale, come back to center, let your head go, shake it out, no tension in your neck. Fingers are spread, pushing especially into the index fingers and the thumbs. On your next inhale, take your right hand to the bottom of your left calf muscle and look out underneath your left armpit. So a little twist here. As you inhale, come back to center. We'll take it over to the other side. Look out under your right armpit. Keep pressing the mat away. Long arm, strong arm. Inhale, come back to center. On your next inhale, lift your right leg, spread your right toes. Press the mat away even more. And as you come forward, pause, bring the shoulders over the wrists. Then inhale to three-legged plank and lower all the way down. Inhale, peel the chest up. Exhale, super slowly melt forward. Use your back body muscles to lift yourself up. Maybe your arms are long and straight. Maybe they're a little bit bent. It really doesn't matter. Inhale, lift. Exhale. As you inhale, curl the toes, lift the knees, activate the core, press the body up. Try to keep your body really straight as you come up. We'll take it over to the other side from downward facing dog. So as you inhale, lift your left leg and spread your left toes. Reach the leg as high as you can. Keep pressing the mat away. As you inhale, come forward and pause. Shoulders over wrists. Left toes are spread. Inhale, three-legged plank, and super slow, lower down. Inhale, peel the chest up. Exhale, melt forward. Inhale, use your back body muscles, peel the chest up. Exhale, melt forward. Inhale, peel the chest up. Exhale, melt forward. Inhale, curl the toes, lift the knees, activate the core. Body is strong as you push up. And we'll take it to side plank on the right side. So stack the legs, lift the left arm. To lift the left leg as if you're taking tree pose. But you don't want to have your foot and the leg connected because that'll put some pressure on the knee that we just don't want. On your next inhale, use your core strength to step the left foot to the front of the mat and come into low lunge. Bring the hands to the heart, breathe into the right hip flexor, and on your next inhale, hands come down, lift your knee, tuck the head, shoulders over wrists, hold, squeeze the core. Inhale, three-legged plank and lower all the way down. As you inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, use your back body strength to lift. Exhale, lower down. Lead with your heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Curl the toes, lift the knees, activate the core. Body is strong as you press up, and we'll take side plank on the left side. Stack the feet, lift the right arm. Option to take tree pose that's disconnected. Use your core strength, lift the hips, press the mat away from you. And then use your core strength to super slowly step your right foot to the front of the mat, bring the left knee down, lift the arms, hands to the heart, low lunge on the other side. Try to keep the hips in line. Lift your heart, breathe into the left hip flexor. Inhale, hands come down to the mat, fingers are spread. Lift, tuck the head, knee and forehead meet. Exhale, three-legged plank, elbows in as you lower down. From here, reach the arms out in front, let your head come down. As you inhale, we'll lift the right arm and left leg. Fingers are spread, toes are spread. Get as high as you can and as long as you can. Exhale, release. Take it to the other side. Right leg, left arm. Fingers are spread, toes are spread. Extend and lift. And when you're ready, release. From here, we're going to lift everything using the back body muscles to lift as high as you can. We want to watch for any compression in the low back. So we want to get high, but we also want to get long. Reach the fingers away from the toes. And when you're ready, gently release. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, stack your forearms, rest your head on the ground. Let the whole body be totally heavy and effortless. On your next inhale, pull your elbows so they're underneath your shoulders. Then grab your arms to make sure that your shoulders are directly over your elbows. From here, we're going to lift up into a plank on the forearms. Then when you're ready, if you want to take it a step further, you can lift your right leg, spread your right toes, point the toes down to the ground. Take it to the other side if you've done that. And when you're ready to release, let go, and we'll walk into dolphin pose. So dolphin pose is just like downward facing dog, but it's on your forearms. You want to keep pushing the mat away. This is going to build some strength in the shoulder area. It's a great prep for headstand, for forearm stand, for scorpion pose, for any of the inversions really. And then when you're ready, we'll come back to plank. You want to try to not let your butt sink, so bring it in line with your shoulders even. And keep pressing out of the bottoms of the feet so your feet are activated. Option to cross the right leg over the left if you want, just to switch it up. And if you do that, take it to the other side. Keep pressing the mat away. Try not to let your heart sink. You want to have a little bit of a round in your upper back. And as you inhale, come forward into dolphin pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth, let something go. On your next inhale, come into downward facing dog. Shake your head out, let it go. Feet are hip distance, inner thighs are spinning up towards the sky. Picture your body as an upside down letter V. Keep pushing the mat away. On your next inhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. Take the feet wider than hip distance, toes pointed out. Then pick the heels up off the ground and lower down for garland pose. So you have the option to stay on the toes, or if you're feeling a little bit more open, you can come all the way down onto flat feet. Bring your hands to your heart, press the elbows into the legs to open up the hips, and then bring your heart forward. So draw your shoulder blades toward one another. This is garland pose. It's a really great hip opener and a good prep for crow pose, which is what we're coming into next. So take the hands down shoulder distance, spread the fingers, imagining that you're like a rock climber. So you're really digging in with the index fingers, with the thumbs, and then rest your knee on your arm. Maybe pick up the other knee as well, and then begin to round your back. Use your core strength to lift the legs up. And when you're ready, release, coming back into garland pose. So the trick for crow pose is to look ahead, not straight down, and that'll help you to lift high and not to fall over. From here, come to sit down. Remove the flesh underneath the sits bones. We're coming into Navasana here. So activate the core, lift your heart, draw your shoulder blades toward one another, and take one shin so it's parallel to the ground, and then maybe the other meets it as well. Hold there, or if you want more of a challenge, you can extend the legs. Spread the toes as much as you can, then we'll cross the legs, press into the mat with your hands, and lift your hips. Maybe you don't come off the ground very much, maybe you don't come off at all, but the more you try, the more you'll develop the core strength. Taking it to the other side. So we're coming back into Navasana, boat pose. Option to extend the legs. Keep your heart lifted, try not to round in the back. And when you're ready, we'll cross the legs the other way, press the hands into the ground, and then lift. When you're ready, release. Extend your legs. You come into baby grasshopper here. So extending the right leg, bending the left. Cross the left foot over the right thigh and point your toes so they're away from your body. Take the right hand in line with your hip, then out in front, then to the right. Take your left arm in front of your left shin and grab hold of the right shin or maybe the bottom of the right foot, depending on your flexibility. From here, lean forward. Imagine that somebody told you to just get up from that position. Without thinking, press into your left foot and the right hand and lift up. Use your core strength. I have a tutorial that's a little bit more in depth, and I'll put the link below in the description so you can check it out if you need more of a pointer. We're going to come into the other side, so extend your left leg. Bend the right leg and cross the foot over, then point your toes away from your body. The foot must stay completely on the ground. Take the left hand in line with the hip, then out in front, then to the left. Bring your right arm in front of your right shin and grab hold of the left shin or the bottom of the left foot, depending on your flexibility. From here, press into your left hand and right foot and lift up. Use your core strength to keep yourself lifted. Try to keep the heart open. Look out in front of you, and when you're ready, gently release the pose. On your next inhale, we'll come back into Navasana. So use your core strength, draw the shoulder blades toward one another, reach your fingers forward. From here, we're going to lower down and then rock up. Try not to let your legs swing too much. We want to be using our core strength here. Lower down, rock up. So kind of play with the tilt of your pelvis and your core strength to lift yourself up without swinging your legs and using the momentum of your legs. From here, find your balance, and with your first 2 fingers on each hand, grab a hold of your big toes and then extend your legs. You might not get them straight, that's fine. Keep pressing out of the bottoms of the feet and then pulling your heart towards your legs, trying to keep the upper back long. From here, gently release, come all the way down. We're going to cross the left leg over the right. And then we'll take eagle arms by crossing the right arm underneath the left. If this is too much for you, you can just press the forearms together. From here, lift your legs, and as you exhale, we're going to lift and touch the elbows to the knees. So this is the beginning of some deep core work. Go slower than you want to go. The slower you go, the more you're going to feel it in your abdominals. Move with control. And as you come down, try not to let your low back lift off the ground. This is a very subtle, small movement. When you're ready, we'll take it to the other side. So cross right leg over left, left arm underneath right, and then just begin to lift up. Lifting your hips to meet your elbows as you lift your upper back off the mat. When you're ready, gently release. Bring your feet as close to your butt as you can, toes pointed straight out in front. And we're going to lift the chest up and rock side to side until our fingers touch the sides of the ankles. So use your core strength to lift your upper body up, glue the low back to the mat, and then gently rock side to side. And when you're ready, release. From here, extend your legs up overhead and super slowly come down and then lift. So we want to keep the low back glued to the mat, arms come up overhead. As you exhale, we're going to lift and touch the toes. Everything very controlled, using your core strength to lift the legs and touch, and then release. From here, bring the bottoms of the feet to touch, open up the knees, reach your arms out in front. As you exhale, you're going to lift the upper body. Press your low back into the mat, try not to let it lift. With each exhale, lift the upper back up off the mat. And then from here, we'll press the knees together and release. Extend your legs, extend your arms. Take a deep breath in to stretch out the abs. From here, bend the knees. Press the bottoms of the feet into the ground until your low back connects with the mat. And on your next inhale, lift the knees and hug the knees in towards the chest, then let your head rest. Take a couple deep breaths in. My camera battery dies right about there. But from here, we're going to end with Shavasana. So extend your legs, take the legs mat distance apart, and then open up the arms so they're slightly off your mat. Turn your palms facing up and close your eyes. Try to stay here for at least 3 to 5 minutes, letting your body absorb all the good things you just did. Thanks for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New videos are uploaded weekly.